Shalom Akim, the brother Rataza'Allah from GMS London camp. First and foremost, give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone, and blessings unto the sincere, hopeful, elect brethren around the four winds. Just a quick upload. I noticed brothers is talking about the season 5, episode 5 of Season of Power that came on last night over here in the UK, came up today, so we only got to watch it the day after, but particularly on the episode 5, where Kendrick Lamar was going to play a star guest, and he's working closely with Kanan, which is 50 Cent's character, is one of his go-to boys. Basically, brothers have highlighted the fact that Kendrick Lamar highlighted that the Spanish-speaking tribes and their Negroes are kin and interlinked, and basically they're brethren, man, and they're the same people, but they're fighting against one another because they don't know any better, and in that heathen state of mind, and it's funny, but it's the truth, man. He was playing a so-called crackhead, but really, that's Esau just trying to demonize brothers in this truth, because we have that rough type spirit, as men of the Lord. We ain't coming in the spirit of the world, trying to look the part and be the part, man. He just came rough, rough garments and all that, hair all kinky, nappy and shit. But obviously they made his character to be a reformed crackhead, so to speak. A reformed crackhead, but he was speaking the truth, man. But the guys in the picture which you see on the left and right hand side of him, from the Latin tribes, Northern Kingdom, are Jakes, so-called Latino tribes, Puerto Ricans from the tribe of Ephraim, but they weren't adhering, man. They weren't hearing it. But in the scriptures it says that the Lord's going to close out the breaches thereof, man, and that Judah shall not vex Ephraim, and Ephraim shall not, or Judah shall not envy Ephraim, and Ephraim shall not vex in Judah. Because the Lord's going to close out the breaches thereof and confine the house of David once again, and that means all tribes are coming back together, man. The tabernacles of David consist of all 12 tribes, man, Latin speaking and so-called Negro and African American speaking, so to speak, and the native tribes also. So this is beautiful, man, because he did the album a year or 2 years back called Damn, and he just came out there and 1 or 2 references talking about the nation of Israel and how he's not, don't call him black no more, call me an Israelite, and then he had that IUIC track where he was having a conversation, or one of them IUIC cats, his cousin or so to speak, was having a conversation saying that we need the Negroes, Latinos need to repent because they are the tribes of Israel, man. So we're in that time, man. This truth is out there. It's a tsunami wave of truth that can't be stopped, man, and there's nothing these devils can do to stop it. Because I remember that there was an interview in 50, I think a day or two days before, TMZ was asking questions about him and the Floyd situation, which is totally irrelevant. But then they asked about Kendrick Lamar, saying that he was going to be in the show, what type of actor is he, and how good is his acting. And then 50 was like, wait and see. So through the spirit, the Lord had it where he came out with the truth, man, even though he came out in a folly type state. But as I said, this truth can't be hidden. So all these celebrities behind the closed doors, like 50, all these black so-called celebrities, they know what time it is. They know about this truth, but they can't come out here and say it because they'll be blacklisted and blackballed in their careers, man. But Kendrick Lamar, he's so-called taking the forefront to expose and push that Israelites do exist, and that you niggas and Latinos are of the same kin, man. But anyway, I'm gonna jump to the actual scene, play little bits, read 1 or 2 scriptures, and then close out. Baba Kasha, I'm gonna make this too long.
I'm telling you, they wanna make us a different race, man. But we're the same. Tú, yo y mismo, papa. I'm dark, you're light, but guess what? They put us in the blender, we come out the same color. Pink like pussy, I promise you.
Wanna be a pussy now, laces? Yo, this fucking crackhead, man.
See, you're missing the whole point, and you're sensitive too. And please, get it correct. It's flock ahead.
Yo, me fui.
Me too, man.
Yeah, that's right. Look, Tony, all I'm saying, man, is that terrible babble shit got us fucked up trying to figure each other out. We working overtime. Meanwhile, I'm out here trying to tell you Spanish niggas the truth, and none of you want to listen.
Get the fuck off me, man. I ain't Spanish and I ain't a nigga. So fuck you.
Fuck me, huh? Yeah, that's right. Fuck me. Fuck me, fuck you, fuck all of us. We all Spanish, we all niggas. Think about it. Don't think too hard, man. That shit'll blow your mind.
Yeah, so that was the scene right there before, you know, 50s character Kanan came and executed the guy. He's playing one of the Tainos in the actual program. But anyway, just to stress the fact that he was, as Kendrick was saying to the Spanish speaking tribe brother, that yeah, man, we're both the same kin. We need to, you know, set aside our differences and come back together, man. But you know, most of our people ain't gonna adhere. 2/3 of the nation of Israel are stiff-hearted and stiff-necked. They ain't gonna come back to their true heritage of knowing who they are. They're gonna discontinue until the missiles come. So that's the spirit that he was having. He was in. It was like a spirit of a 2/3 because he didn't want to adhere to what Kendrick was saying, man. You know, because he's trying to be spiritual. But most of our people, they think carnally, man. But anyway, I'm gonna read 1 or 2 scriptures and close out.
Niggas, think about it.
So it was Isaiah 11 and 13. It says, "The envy of Ephraim shall depart," which Ephraim represents the so-called Puerto Ricans. It says, "And the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off." And Judah represents the so-called American Negro. It says, "Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim." See, so the Lord's going to close all them breaches up, all that, you know, war, that strife that we have between the tribes, meaning the 2 heads, Ephraim and Judah. That shit's going to be put away, man. And the Lord's going to gather the dispersed of the outcasts of the nation of Israel throughout the 4 winds and bring us back together, man, and then carry us back to our land, our motherland, which is the true motherland, which is the land of Israel, man. After it's been cleansed with that nuclear fire, after it's been purged with that nuclear fire, man, and those devils and those heathens that are in the land get cast out of there, man, you know, by way of death and destruction. So I got 1 more scripture about the breaches, and then I'm going to close out. This is Amos 9 and 11. It says, "In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David," yeah, the house of David. That's going to be the ruling government, 144,000 men that are going to be governing in the kingdom of heaven, man. They're going to rule over the earth in righteousness, man. So I will raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen and close up the breaches thereof. Yeah, the breaches between the tribes, man. So we ain't going to have no more hatred for each other. We're going to be all in unison and have that synergy in righteousness, man, being in one, like the holy elect. You know, the Lord said that they should all speak the same thing. They're one in the spirit with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You know, there's no confusion and no schism in the flesh. It says, "He'll close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old." Yeah, so that's like in the days of old. You had King David, and you had 12 tribes that was in these armies, and with King David in his kingdom, the same thing's going to happen again, as in the days of old. And this time we're going to rule forever. It's going to be an eternal kingdom, man. As it says in Daniel 7:18, "We shall take the kingdom and rule it forever and ever, even forever and ever. Amen." So it's a beautiful thing, man. You know, we're almost out of this bitch. And as I said, the truth can't be hidden, man. It can only get bigger and bigger like a juggernaut, man. And these devils can't do nothing to stop it. So anyway, I'm going to close out. Give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakadash. And to the elect, I say Shalom.